Hey guys, Chris Funk here. Wanted to come to you and do an After the Honeymoon review on Terry Manley's production series of the Manley Rods. Now, for those of you that are not familiar with my After the Honeymoon series, it's, after you've married her, you've been around her for a while, would you still marry her again? And for the After the Honeymoon series, that's what I want. I want, this is, several months to a year down the road. They've been all over the place. I've caught a lot of stuff with it, or I've paddled it for a long time, or I've used it. Now would I buy it again? So that's what the After the Honeymoon series is. If you see any of my other videos, do them on boats, do them on a lot of different things. So I wanted to do it for Terry Manley's rods for the production series. Now, those of you may be familiar with my purple piscatorial persecutor. I'll show it here on the screen. That is a rod that Terry built for me a while ago, and the blue one next to it is the one that he built for my son for his 18th birthday. Terry takes a tremendous amount of pride in his product. He wants to put his name out there with something that you'll be proud of, and I have been just thoroughly pleased with those rods. So for him to bring a production series, I was skeptical, honestly. And let me go ahead and make a disclaimer. I am on the Manley Rod Pro staff. Now, I know some whining heifer is going to say, oh, he's pro staff, he can't say nothing but good about the product, or he can't talk about anything other than something that he's sponsored by. So to prove that wrong, let's talk a couple things that I am not sponsored by, but that I use, that I like, and that I would recommend to anybody. Number one, probably be these Smith Optics glasses that I'm wearing now. Now, this is the Chroma Pop glass. It is incredible. The definition, the colors, I don't see wearing any other set of glasses other than the ones that I wear now. They're outstanding, and I would recommend them wholeheartedly to any person. So, see, not sponsored, love them, talking about it. There you go. All right, let's talk about one more thing. Here you go. Gold Bond powder. Now, guys, I am a fat man, and I live in South Alabama. There'd be times that I would not be able to move if not for Gold Bond medicated powder. I am not sponsored by them, and I don't think that they have a pro staff. If they had a pro staff, I would probably be the captain of it. I can promise you that. Don't be a wuss. Get the green bottle. Through. Done. Now, back to the rods. Incredible. Enough said. If you don't believe me, look online and find the number of people that recommend Manley Rod to their buddies, and then turn around and say, man, if you don't like it, I'll buy it from you. Now, what better endorsement is it than that? Than somebody saying, if you don't like it, hey, I'll buy it from you. To their friends. I don't fish with junk. I'm not going to fish with junk. I like good stuff. I like stuff that does what it says it's going to do. The Manley Rod, and then the production series of Manley Rod, does exactly what it says it's going to do. I promise you, they are so sensitive. You'll be setting hooks on stuff until you figure out that you're not feeling fish all the time. You'll be feeling so much more stuff where you're fishing than what you're used to. Not only that, you'll cast further. I mean, this is my trick worm rod, and it'll throw a weightless trick worm as far as I used to be able to throw a Texas rigged worm with a piece of lead on the front of it. Adjustable butts, just like the regular Manley series. It's got the MRF system on it. When you're fighting fish and be able to adjust, especially a larger fish, fighting big stripers or something like that, you need a little extra oomph. You can adjust the butt out, get a little extra length to get underneath your forearm. Another major thing, we sit, we stand, we wade. These rods have been all the way from my river here to Isla Mirada to you name it. I've had these rods all over the southeast, and I've been everywhere from standing on jetties, wading at a beach, wading in the river, standing in my kayak, sitting in the kayak. I'm constantly changing with what I do, and the Manley Rod changes for whatever you need. It can adjust if you need a little extra oomph for getting something out of the sticks. If you need a little different presentation, you can adjust to what you want. On top of that, I mean, they're a good looking rod, and I'm not totally worried about looks. I mean, come on, I don't set any world on fire with my looks. I'm not worried about that. I'm worried more about function. They're outstanding. They do, I mean, they've changed the way I fish, honestly. These are the medium, so they've got a little whippiness to them. Superb buzzbait rod. Like I said, this is my trick worm rod, and for those of you that fish with me, that is my mainstay. So to have swapped that to a Manley rod is saying something to me. This is the Production Gold Series. They've blown me away with their quality. Terry stands behind it. Awesome guy, passion for the sport, passion for his product, and it proves it in the finished product. Y'all take care. Have a good one now.